Hey guys, I'd like to welcome you to my first video of my disc golf journey. I decided to go ahead and do two things that people always talk about. They say, just get out there and do it. So I'm doing it. I started disc golf about a month ago. I brought the camera out to film myself on some of my form work from what I've been hearing from some of the YouTube groups as far as learning your form. And so I thought, I'm just going to go ahead and start videoing my journey. Oh, see, like that. I appreciate y'all coming along. I got a lot of stuff to learn. For one, my microphone, it's kind of non-existent. I'm trying to work on getting a microphone that would make it a lot better for it. Again, it's kind of like disc golf. I'm just going to have to add things and learn things as I go. But I appreciate y'all coming out, hanging out with me. We're here at First Choice Disc Golf here in Decatur, Texas. Beautiful little place. It's about 6:45 in the morning because I get out here as early as I can because it is already, by my truck temp, it's already 78 degrees. So it's supposed to be close to 100 today. So we're gonna get out here a little bit early and do some tossing. I'm not going to do the course. I've done the course about 4 or 5 times. Again, I've been playing for about a month. So I'll play the course after I practice 3 or 4 days. I'll play the course just to see, what I'm gaining, if I'm gaining any distance, and, working on my approaching, working on my putting, just seeing how it's going. But hopefully you'll enjoy this. And yes, I got started a little late. I'm in the plus 55 group. So I wish I'd have learned disc golf a long time ago because, man, I am having a blast with it. It's funny how it's been almost 4 weeks to the day that I started. And I remember my first day I went out and I threw my first disc, and I think it went 60 feet if I was lucky. I'm getting pretty consistent in the 220, 230 range now, just nice, easy. Not trying to overkill it or anything. Basically learning all my form from YouTube, which is ironic, but so I watch a lot of Robbie C, OT, and then you watch the pros a little bit, and then I've watched a lot of beginners. I'll try to remember some of their names as we go along, and I'll be able to kind of share who I've been watching and everything, and we're just gonna have fun with it, and maybe one day, maybe 2 months, 3 months, a year from now, maybe I'll pick up a few tournaments and stuff. Now that I've retired from the fire department after 30 years, just kind of needed something to have that little competitive edge going. So I might look at doing a few tournaments or something. But this is going to be my journey, how I built through it. Come along with me. If you're new or you haven't picked up disc golf, man, pick it up. Just go along with me on it, and we'll have a lot of fun. But I appreciate it. I'm going to get some throwing in. I'll record some of the throwing just so you see where I'm at and how to see the course. Man, they do a great job of keeping up with this course. It's the guys who own the truck lube place, and next to it they've got about 13 acres, and over the last 2 years they've just really nice concrete tee pads. It's a pretty long par. Not for most people, but for me it's a long par. It's in the 280 to 320 range as far as par, some a little bit longer. It's got 2 tees on each course, so you can play 18 holes. I say each course. Each tee has 2 tee boxes, and some of those can play 350, 360, or even a little bit more. So it's a good choice for me going for par. When I play, I shoot for bogey. If I do get a par, it's just bonus. So I've learned that again from Robbie C and those guys. They tell you, sometimes it's good to just pick bogey and hit par, and you're all excited. Then you don't get mad when you don't hit par or you double bogey. So I will do some little throwing, and if you got any questions, anything, or any comments, and I'm all about the comments. Again, I'm just having a blast. Like I said, I wish I had picked this up a lot sooner. But we're going to get some throwing. shot about my average. I'm about 210 off of the tee. I did manage to get all 7 of my fairway drivers in the fairway, so that was good. So now I've got about 13 discs or so that I throw up, just throw up towards the basket just to get an idea on how they fly and everything else. Like I said, nobody's out here this morning, so I get to work on a little bit. What I like to do since I'm a beginner is I pretty much, other than the drivers and the fairways, I pretty much throw everything up there just to see, okay, does this hyzer really bad? Do I need to throw an anhyzer on this? And I know it might sound confusing, but it's still confusing to me. I'm basically just learning the disc. I'm not trying to get all caught up in the numbers. I'm just learning the disc. So that's why I kind of throw pretty much everything in my bag except the fairways and the drivers. It looks like I've got about, I don't know, I'm still trying to get better at this distance. Looks like I got about, I don't know, 60 feet, 60 or 70 feet. So I'll be doing some approaches and pitch up. I'm not going to putt from that distance. I'm learning my disc and I'm just trying to get the feel of it from that distance. As you can see, let's see. I'm sorry guys, still trying to get used to this. As you can see, this is not too bad, pretty good approach shots. I'm not real familiar with actually throwing about 60, 70 foot up shots because I've been practicing. I have a little field by my house and I've been practicing more of 100, 150 on my up shots. So 60 was a little different for me. I was a little bit short on a few of these. I'm having fun getting it kind of dialed in, still trying to get my form. I'm a little tight this morning. I actually was out here for about 2.5 hours last night. So now what I do is I like to take and pick up a couple of my putters, and then I try to pretty much work all these discs down. So like I'll take my putter and walk to this one and throw it in, and I'll take my putters to each one and practice on my putts. Is that the right or the wrong way? I don't know. I'm having fun with it. And I'll talk about my disc and stuff, especially for beginners. If you want to know beginner disc from a beginner, I will be glad to show you what I've gotten over the last month. Started out with 3 discs, went to 7, and bought some more last week, and then I bought some more last night. But the biggest thing last night was I got some putters, and I'm really excited about my putters, and I'll have to show you here in a little bit. But yeah, so now I'll just work on my putting. I usually pick up my putters first, so that's why I'm doing this. Make it, throw the disc off to the side. And that one's a good one right there. Oh, see, like that. Alright, that's just quick practice real quick. Now it's a little bit after 7, it's starting to get a little warm out here, so I'm going to go ahead and put the camera back in the truck and get about an hour, hour and a half of practice in. Kind of doing the same thing. Again, I'll work off a different tee and then throw to a different basket. Nobody's out here, so I appreciate y'all coming out. Doubt y'all really made it this far, but if you did, I really appreciate it. Again, this is just recording my journey. If you want to tag along, that's great, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. So until next time, make a great day.